We finished Chav. Karkias HaChotzer. That means the floor in the Chotzer. It's earth over there. Ein tzorach b'dika. V'fisha ervin usha ervis mitzuyim shom. V'heim oichon kol chomesh shenayfa. The birds eat it up. V'filgim yadua lo sheyesh shom b'chotzer v'adai chometz. Ein tzorach litroi mishom b'shas b'dika lel yudalid. He doesn't have to go look for it when he makes b'dika. He said you could throw out the chametz to the chotzer and rely that the birds, later he'll go out and see if it's still there. If that the birds didn't eat it yet, then it's chayiv levara mina oigam l'gami. Miyad she'yiranu. Commercial is Baba Sim on top of him. Ein chayshishin shema yishkach leilach v'liras k'shelagia shor shisha.
Because before we said that's going to happen.
Right, maybe he'll forget. She says she'afim yishkach olav, if he'll forget, ein kan isa shebevadai natru ha'ervim. It's for sure that they took it. Kaina she'gia shor shishas. And they took it, l'makam shabo misham. In other words, the birds, they have a sense that they smell that there's food. So, but they don't always stay on the place and eat over there, but they take it to their hideouts. The apapishans by the maila. These boy v'simen tapom and hay, v'tapom and tes. She'ein safek achila moitz midei badai. We learned many times already that we don't rely on this. Mikol mokem netilas ha'arvim mukiyetzu b'hem u geridas hachulda v'achbarim mukiyetzu b'hem hi vadai ela she'achila hi safek ki shema lo hoyu re'evim. Maybe they weren't hungry that time. Any domestic animals, we are machmet, that we say that we don't rely on that they ate it. If they're a domestic animal, so they have their places where they hide them in the house. The only thing is ain't suffolk might see me they vadai. Aval urban greitzvim she'ena b'nei tabas, they're not domestic. Umimaka hamagil love, they come from someplace else. Lekanta here. In Cain, kisher notlu b'vadai hayuchu b'makam shabo mishum. Elo shelatchila ein lismach alzer kishmagias manabiyah. Dahainu tchila shor shishas. The kivin shor yochel l'chotza b'liras im ha'chamas munach adayin shom yehu b'yirana. He has no excuse. Go out and check.
Why don't we say that it's becoming dirty and lichluch and thing? Before we said if it gets dirty and everything like that, we don't have to worry about it. But if it's in the karkois over here, it's also getting dirty and muddy and everything like that.
Before he's talking that it was put down 30 days before Pesach. So the 30 days is a long time. Now he's talking that it was put down right away.
Yeah, but there was still two issues. One issue was it gets spoiled and it's not worth anything anymore.
Right.
Also, it was in need of lechluchais. That's going to get dirty with the when they step on it, all those things. So if it's in the
that's only if it's crumbs. Small piece.
That's only if it's crumbs? That's not, doesn't say over there.
Small piece.
Peduri. It didn't say over there, it didn't say peduri.
Hachayrim shebekaisel hachotza. In other words, there's a fence around the yard, and there's holes in the fence where you can put things in there. Im einem gevayim yosim midai, If they're not very high, that a person could reach it, or they're not very low, that a person is not going to bend down mamash to the ground. Now, before in the houses, you remember he spoke about it, that they may think that it's kisha for what,
The hands outside.
Is im derech ishtamish behem, v'visha arbim einem mitzuyim b'chayrim. The arbim to only take what's out in public, but not what's in the holes.
So
So you can't rely, even though you're relying on the chutz itself, you're relying
It's
that
an
the
open
arbim
area.
pick it up. It's an open area, but not in the if it's in the holes.
mice, you have mice in your house.
No.
They'll take the chametz. They'll put it wherever. They'll put it whatever. Even if let's say you hold you verkauft the chametz in some loch, they'll find it and they'll eat it and they'll put it all over the house. Kilo, it's ein davar safe. Kilo, you're fighting the mouse. Mouses, you're fighting.
But that's why that's a mevatel also.
First of
You sell it and you mevatel it.
You have to protect it. Mice should not be able to get to it.
First of all, what the chametz that you leave open Pesach is in a closed closet. So chayre mice don't get into a closed closet. Huh?
Mice can get into closets.
The
But you have to protect it.
The Gemara says, and there's an expression in the Gemara, Lav achbra gamba v'chura gamba. It's not the mice that steals, it's the hole, it's the fault of the hole. Because when there's an open hole, the mice gets in there. But if there's no open hole,
So there's no holes.
so it's closed up, so the mice don't get in there. If there was a wall came down, in other words, many times there was an earthquake or what, so a wall could cave down. She says, Pirish gal shalavonim v'ofer. That means there was a wall of stones and earth, and the wall caved in. Im ein hakelev yochel l'hariach reiche. If it said they covered up with the debris that fell down over there. So he said it depends now. If a dog could smell it, then it'll go search for it. The Haina Shieshal of Gaiva Gimel Tvachim, there's 3 Tvachim of debris laying on top of the chametz. Hareo Kimavur. So it's as though it was destroyed already. Min ha'olam. V'gamri. Ve'ena oiva v'bal yiro v'al yemotza min ha'tayra. Apa pi shaloi bitlei. Afil latchila. Yochel l'hapel olav mapagas min ha'tayra. That means to say, one of the ways to destroy the chametz could be if you have a weak wall to push the wall down, and it will cave on top of it. Afa pi shaloi bitlei. So it's still there's no problem. It's already mavur. Afil yochel l'hapel min ha'tayra. Af la'achar shegiya zman habiyah. Ubekachu mavur min ha'olam. Ula'achar Pesach, after Pesach, Yochel lefakeach es hagal, he can uncover the heap of debris that fell on it. V'lachze b'riskais b'chametz hatamen. Avo midivre sofrim midrabanan afilim nofu al mapilas me'elav tzarech levatrei. If it fell from itself, you have to be mevatel. Kainu shetagiyah shor shishas. Gezeire shema yispaka hagal. Maybe the gal will be blown apart, and the chametz will remain covered. V'techa pesach v'yizgala hachametz, and the chametz will be uncovered. V'yaver olav v'bal yira v'bal yimotza min ha'tayra. Im lahoy mevatel kaidim shor shishis. Shemishor shishis eini yochel levateloid. Because the din is that you can only be mevatel when it's yours. When it is said up to shor shishis, the chametz is yours. And but after that we say a rule in the Gemara that Shnei Dvarim Eine B'Shusa Shel Adam V'Aso HaKosa Ki'ilu Hein B'Shusa. The Torah puts it into your Rishus. V'Kivin She'eini Yochel Oid Rehenes Mimenu Machmas Gezeres Echam She'asru Ba'anoah from Shor Shishis is Midrabanan. The Chametz min HaTorah is from Shor Shvius. Be'el, Harei ein lo shum cheluk eschus boi, ve'ein enik shaloi, it's not called shaloi, sheyuchel uvatroi ulafkire. He can't be mevatelet or be mafkiret, because, like I said, because of so akasa, kilu hem v'shusay, and he's over. Ve'im le bitla koidem shor shishas. Now what happens if he wasn't mevatelet before the 6th hour? Is Yesham, and some say, she'af al pi she'over al mitzvah chachamim, that he wasn't mevatel, ein kainse oisai l'pakeach as agal. We don't counsel him that he should uncover the mound. L'haitzi as achamis mishama u'var min ha'olam. V'yesh chokim, some disagree, I'll call that, even though they found mapilos of three or more tvachim, it's not like it's no longer in existence. It's as though it was stored in ditches. Minatayr, Kamoshi is by the Sumatopna. Ufichach, im eine Reitzel of Akeach as Agal, if he doesn't want to uncover the mound. V'hoitzi achametz lovarei, is manabiyah, harei uchayim minatayr lovatay kayin shegi shor shizas. U'bitul zeh, hu yaitzi yidei chavasay, af mitibir sofim, she'ik gzeres chachamim, she'gazdu she'ein bitul, v'hefka moyel, v'chametz, the whole thing is, if he wasn't Mavato, so then we have it against him, because he may come to eat it.
Yeah, he won't see it.
He can't take it out. In a makmagula, ein vachish boy, shema yoboy odom lecham mimenu b'Pesach. Kivin shekoy meh Pesach, yiyatamim u'mechusim min ha'ayin, it will be covered up with the debris on it. Avelim blei bitroy, so this is if he was mevato. If he was mevato, so we let him keep it. Avelim blei bitroy koydem shor shishas, chayiv u'men ha'tayru lefakeach es hagal, v'hoitzi achametz mishama u'varei. Im yesh chash sakana lefakeach begal biyadayim. If there's afraid to start digging over there to take it apart, kagain shehu mokum shemetzuyin shom akrabim, there may be snakes in there. Avol nochash lebori hazeka. He said there's a difference between a snake and an akrab. Akrab is what we call a serpent. The begalim be'ashvers of begalim in ashvers is mounts of garbage. Begalim is heaps of debris. Harei chayev liska peilim. He has to hire workers. She yefakhu esakol al yedei morer v'kadam, using a shovel and like a pitchfork. There's no sakana because you're not working with your hands. So we have two opinions that if it's not below gal, if you still have to do b'dikam. So now he says, halacha, how should you conduct yourself? He says, yesh lahachman b'shotayra, by a isla medraisa you should be machman. Kisvara Achreina, like the last svara that we just read now, we come enough of gal gadol. If a big wall that fell on it, she'i efshe lefakhay afila day more of a kadu, you need to say something like the trucks that come with it. That varei zeh hachametz also ovid mibalav umishal kol adam. It's as though it's something that you don't have and you can't get to. Harei zeh kemevua min ha'olam legamri v'divrei hakol. V'afil latchila ain't tzarech levatel kol because you don't have it. Sharei amar taira v'lo yiro lecha chametz shalecha iyataraya yours. Chametz zeh ein a nikar shalach. The kiva she'eina yachol loitzia min hagal harei hu harei ein shum schus boin. He has no schus. It's not his. If it's not his, so he has no chiyuv. B'dika no chiyuv. Now he talks over here about a kelev. This is not what we have a rule by chametz. Nifsul me'achilas kelev. Nifsul me'achilas kelev means that the dog will not take it even. And so that's what it means over here, that the dog smells, and like you see, they have special dogs today that they use them for the police use them, So they smell like they're trained to smell certain. We want them to smell different drugs, So they smell and they begin to bark.
At the airports now they smell food also. If you carry food, they smell food.
By other things, if it's nifsul machilas kalev, so we're not going to we're going to dinner with Dika, but I once asked Rav Zalman Shimon Ashayla that what's this whole tumult with perfumes? That they have, if you buy the Blumenkrantz book, he has pages about perfumes, and they find the whole shayla is alcohol. And there's two types of alcohol. There's one type of alcohol, right? The cheap alcohol that you buy in the store, just like to clean something or clean a wound or what. So that's not really chametz. That's not made from chametz. But there's also alcohol that's made from wheat. So the question is, what the alcohol that goes in the perfume? So the expensive perfumes, there's expensive perfumes that they use the real good alcohol. So I said to him, a dog isn't going to eat the perfume. So why is it shaylas? So he said to me an interesting thing. He said he saw in Russia goyim drinking perfume. They didn't have mashke to drink, and it's cold over there, so they want to have something that will warm me up. They used to drink perfume. The alcohol is
it must be at a level than the dogs.
So it's not nifsul mechilas kalev.
At the lower level than the dogs.
Okay.